Johnny Quest here, and I finally got it, folks. I had to wait for this baby for a while. The KastKing Speed Demon. And yes, folks, it took me a while to get it. I ordered it via China. I don't know how that happened, but it happened. So it took a little bit longer than I thought, but it's here finally. I actually got it a lot cheaper than buying it in the States. You can get these on Amazon, by the way, for like 70 bucks. I paid 58 for mine. And yes, it is officially a real KastKing reel. And got it via China. Anyway, I just want to cover a few things about it really quick. Of course, it comes in a nice little box, and which I already took the packaging off. I didn't want to go through all that craziness. And the first thing that I want you to notice about this reel is it's actually very narrow. It's not as thick as I thought it would be, being a 9.3 to 1 gear ratio, which can pull the fish in really fast. That's why I got it. It has a very wide handle and really smooth. Even when I put my finger on it to create a little bit of tension, it's actually pretty smooth. It's very silent. You hardly hear it, as opposed to my Abu Garcia and another bait caster that I bought in comparison, that is 7 something to 1 that I have. I haven't used that one in a long time because I didn't like it too much, but the Abu Garcia is good. But this is, I've been waiting for this baby here. Let me give you just a quick rundown. According to KastKing, the gears and the brake system, you know, made out of some of the highest steel that you can use, and carbon fiber, and it really has a carbon fiber brake system, which pretty much is gonna stop the big boys. So that's really why I got the reel. I'm going to be testing it out soon enough, and I'll let you guys know how it actually handles and all that on another video. Probably a fishing video, and I'll tell you all about it during the fishing. And it has a good drag system according to all the paperwork that I read on it. And it has a parts list that comes with it, and I'll show you real quick here, so that if any parts that you need, you can actually purchase just about any part of your reel. There's no, you know, it doesn't miss anything in there. It has all the parts listed. Pretty much every single part in this reel, you have a parts number for from KastKing themselves. So that to me is very good. I didn't find one of those with my Abu Garcia. If it does have one, I did not see it. Also, and this was pretty neat, I really like this because this I'm a techie guy, and I noticed that they made this little pamphlet. And this pamphlet reads just like when you buy a printer. How to take it apart, how to connect it, how to put your printer cartridge in, etc. Well, KastKing made this little pamphlet, and what it indicates right here, it literally tells you the parts of the reel right off the bat. Assembling rod and reel together. Spooling up the reel. Adjusting the drag power. It explains about the drag power and how precise it is. It explains about the spool tension knob. spool tension knob, drag. And this is a brake system, which actually it's centrifugal braking adjustments. And it also explains about the magnetic brake adjusting. So not only do you adjust your brake system here when you're fishing, but you adjust the magnets for the braking system. Didn't see that with the Abu Garcia. Maybe has it, but I didn't see it. Then it gives you like a little small little quote preparation before casting and techniques: overhead, underhand, and brief explanation, you know, of when the lure hits the water, what to do, and to turning the handle. So pretty much the little pamphlet explains just the basic stuff and how to use the reel, which honestly I think this is cool, because not only are you getting a professional grade reel with KastKing, but you're also getting, okay, a noob, or let me put it this way, I know a lot of people don't like the word noob, but a new person's experience to the reel or bait casting reels, and they get to know what they're supposed to do, what their basics are. So this reel not only is good for the advanced user, but for the beginner as well. And I think that that's pretty good that KastKing actually did this type of pamphlet, you know, and not just in a booklet. I've seen some reels that have like little tiny booklets, and you have to like go through every part of the booklet and the adjustments and all that. They actually made it really simple for even the beginner to get with it right away on the reel. And I thought that that was actually an awesome task that they did with that. So anyway, can't wait to get it out in the water, try it out. I think it's going to, you know, be a tremendous help in getting the fish in quicker. A lot of times people lose fish because they don't get them fast enough out of the water. And I believe that this guy here is going to help me to do just that. I have lost some pretty big fish because of that, not being able to bring it fast enough up to the water. And some I've lost right there almost because I took so long in trying to get them in there. Especially, this is really good if you're in hard cover. You want to get that fish out of that cover as soon as possible into the open. If you don't do that in time, that fish wraps around a tree, wraps around a stump, wraps around even against a rock. And if you don't believe me, go watch a video that I have fishing a walleye that I had to go do a lure retrieval because the walleye literally jumped against a rock that was in the water and got all messed up against it, and I lost a fish. I lost a really big fish because he was really big. He was really tugging me, and I lost it because of that, because I couldn't pull him in fast enough, and he was so big, and he got away. He jumped against a rock. Part of the treble hooks got caught onto the rock. He got loose, and you can see the lure retrieval video. I'll leave a link for it so you guys just can see that. It's kind of funny in a way, but at the same time, it's what fish do. So you got to get them out of there quickly. They will tangle you up and get in places so that they can get away. They try to, you know, loosen themselves from what's gripping them. This is you know, it really has a lot of power in bringing in the fish, but also the construction is very, very durable looking. 12 to 1 or 12 plus 1, I'm sorry, bearing system. It tells you what your line here is. 12 pounds, 160 yard. I know a lot of folks, they're always thinking about how many pounds can I put on a reel. I'm going to tell you from my personal experience what I do. I don't really go too much on the pound. I more go on the diameter of the line. To me, the diameter of the line is what tells me, as long as I stay within that diameter of the line and don't go over it, I'm okay. Because you can find lines out there, you know, that are more than 12 pounds, but still stay within that diameter. And I believe that the diameter is what the reel can really handle. The 12 pound test, okay, is basically a base number that they have for monofilament diameter. All right, that is all that really is. And the reason is they don't really want you to go above that diameter. It's really the diameter that you really have to watch out for the most on any bait casting reel. All right, because I can go and get a 20 pound braid line that has less than 0.29 millimeters in diameter, and guess what? It's going on. It will fit perfectly here. It's not going to create any kind of outside disturbance in the way that it spools onto here. So again, I just wanted to, you know, note that in there, because I do see a lot of people out there that are like, no, you can only use a 12 pounds. Like, no, you can't. That's not really what that's about. That is just a base, and all reel manufacturers will do this. They want to keep you within a particular diameter, because why? Because, hello, your reel is circular, so they need to allow a particular diameter to fit in here. All right, so a particular amount of line and diameter that is more suitable, all right, for the diameter of your spool that you have. So that's the only reason that that's there. So anyway, until you see me fishing, okay, for the moment, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe. Hit that like button if you like what I talk about. If not, hey, I still love you guys. Most important, share with friends and family. For the moment, with the Speed Demon here and KastKing, KastKing out.